So this guy was sitting at his desk working on this big project that had just been dumped in his lap right when he got back from lunch. His boss told him he had to finish by 4 or else. At 3:30 he was about halfway done, and he was starting to get really stressed because he didn't know what would happen if he didn't finish, because his boss wasn't very clear with what he meant when he said or else. So the guy stood up, went outside, went down the stairs to have a smoke. And when he opened up the oven, the cook looked inside. He pulled out the pizza, and it wasn't done yet. But just then someone came behind him and rang the bell at the desk, not the desk, the counter. And so he turned around to take their order. And these guys were walking down this hallway. They didn't know how they got there. Everything was white. There was a lot of bright lights. And they kept passing by these meeting rooms. And every time they passed by a meeting room, the people inside the room would look out at them as if they were expecting the people walking down the hallway to come into the meeting and start talking about something that was more important than whatever it is they had been talking about before they saw these people walking down the hallway. And when they got to the end, they saw a guy standing there, and he motioned them into a meeting room, and there was nobody in there. So they went inside this unoccupied meeting room and sat around the table, and this guy that motioned them inside came in and looked at them and said, "Okay, explain to me what you're doing here." And the guy in charge of the group that was wandering down the hallway said, "I don't know why we're here. I don't know what happened. I don't know what's going on. I have no idea what you expect me to say next." And the guy was helping the dude at the counter at the pizza place for so long, the pizza caught on fire. The restaurant burned down and everybody died. And as the guy was lighting his cigarette out on the street, a mugger came up behind him and hit him in the head. He didn't steal anything. He just didn't like the looks of the guy as he lit his cigarette out in public, because this was an area of town where nobody liked smokers.